From May 5th through July 16th of 2023, New York's Metropolitan Museum featured Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty. The show followed Lagerfeld's career from his beginnings as Pierre Balmain's apprentice to his first creative director gig as Jean Patou, to his most well-known stints at Chloé, Fendi, and Chanel. Karl Lagerfeld, the iconic designer, who died in 2019 at age 85, was a German fashion expert most known for his work with Chanel. He was a regular attendee at the Met Gala and was honored for his fabulous creations and legacy in the fashion industry. Lagerfeld produced a body of work that is unparalleled. Which is why, despite what Lagerfeld himself thought about fashion's place in a museum, he was subject of the Metropolitan Museum of Art Spring 2023 Costume Institute exhibition. The exhibition examined the work of Karl Lagerfeld by focusing on the designer's stylistic vocabulary as expressed in aesthetic themes that appear time and again in his fashions. From the 1950s to his final collection in 2019, the show spotlighted the German-born designer's unique working methodology. Over 150 garments were on display, including his original sketches showing his creative process and collaborative relationship with a head seamstress, Anita Brie. There was also a room dedicated to his other seamstresses who made his imagination come to life. Lagerfeld's fluid lines united his designs for Balmain, Patou, Chloé, Fendi, Chanel, and his eponymous label, Karl Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld's career was full of paradoxes. Karl was the king of commerce, but he was also fashion's greatest intellectual. He did extraordinary things for some of our glorious heritage houses, yet he was always at the front edge of the new and hungry for the next thing. He became the most renowned fashion celebrity ever, a man more recognizable and quoted than many of the very famous people that he dressed. But he was also an intensely private person. How those paradoxical pieces made a whole, how they added up to a single line of lifelong work from one artist's imagination, was a deep mystery of Karl, even to those who knew and loved him. Lagerfeld's work for Chanel has been displayed at the Met before. In 2005, the museum had an exhibition on the house, which featured Coco Chanel's work juxtaposed alongside Lagerfeld's. After Chanel founder Coco Chanel died in 1972, the brand was struggling to find a new creative director to fill her shoes. Over a decade after her death, Lagerfeld took over the French fashion house and reinterpreted classic designs into a modern-day look. Under his control, the label transformed to be trendy and timeless again. Lagerfeld also launched a label of his own, which featured luxury gowns, shoes, handbags, and more. Aside from designing, he also photographed for Chanel and was published in magazines, including British Vogue. An interview. Some of Lagerfeld's most famous styles include the multi-layered pearl necklace, a hula hoop bag for Chanel in spring 2013, a blow-up skirt for his spring 1993 line, and Chanel mini bikinis. One of Lagerfeld's most beloved gowns came in spring 2017 for Chanel's Haute Couture show. Worn by Lily Rose Depp, the pastel number featured puffy sleeves, a corset finished with sparkly buttons, and a belt tied around her waist, and a ruffled skirt that cascaded into a breathtaking train. The 2023 Met Gala took place on Monday, May 1st, The exhibit was on display for the public from May 5th until July 16th, 2023. Anna Wintour, Dua Lipa, Penelope Cruz, Michaela Cole, and Roger Federer served as co-hosts for the event.